This is Ben and Ben and Cebu coming to you live from Cebu. And it looks like we're a little bit laggy here. I don't know. Hopefully that's not gonna last. Anyways, my lips are not matching my voice. No, they're not matching, are they, Eli? Anyways, come here. Come say hi. Come on. Up, 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 up. So it's almost 11 a.m. in the Philippines, and we just ate some guyabano. Well, I did. And he had some banana. He had some barnharna. And some water. Too big. And he really likes to try to grab the gimbal. But he can't grab the gimbal because it's delicate. No, 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 you can't grab that gimbal. Right? You waving? You say hi. Say hello. Yes. Very good. Yeah. So, yeah, we're just hanging out, man. 11 a.m. in the Philippines with my little E. And we're just doing our thing, whatever that thing is. Yesterday we were working on installing Gary's, my friend and neighbor and landlord. His pump stopped working for the whole property, so the water pump, and we didn't know what to do. So we looked at the pump. It was obviously shot. So yeah, E, you can't grab that. It was obviously not working. It was shot. So we went and we got another one. It costs like 5,000 pesos, $100. No, 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 you. No, 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 silly boy. Sorry about that. We got a grabby kid here. Yep. Can't grab that. Can't grab that. So, anyways, we went to the hardware store here, and they have these it was like Enrico's Depot or something like that. And it's similar to a Home Depot, like you might be used to in the States or something, but it's it has less things than a Home Depot. So, hello. So we got that. We brought it back and we installed it. And when we flipped the switch, it tripped the breaker. So we had something not connected right, and so we got that all hooked back up again. And um, we got it all hooked up, and it was working for many hours, and then it just stopped working again. So stop, Elijah. Ouch! Don't. So that's what it was, and now we're out of water again for Lord knows how long. Hopefully not too long. Eli's not very happy because I'm not paying attention to him, and he wants to grab the gimbal, but he can't have the gimbal. You can't have the gimbal, man. You can't have it. You're pointing. Yes. Well, anyways, so hopefully that gets fixed. Not really sure. The pump works, but there's no water pumping. And we assume it's off of a well, off of groundwater, but for now we're waterless and we're stinkies. Hey, you climbing up here or you're not? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Is that so funny? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they got a good view of you now. Okay. So, yeah, it's the hiccup of part of life when, ouch, when things break down, you know, what are you going to do about it? So you just go with the flow. But what really sucks is sometimes when the water goes out here, you know, you have water already stored in a pail or a bucket or something, you know, for your stuff. Just, you know, but we didn't have any of that. So we literally have no water. And we didn't have water yesterday either. And yeah, so we shall see. I just use drinking water. We have the, you know, the big uh, 5 gallons, I guess it is, blue containers. And if the worst comes to worst, we'll just use that. Because essentially, you know, we have a shower, but the shower head is very, very low pressure, so we're not really even using that. We just kind of use a tabo. Yeah, so when you're in the Philippines here, sometimes you just deal with what it is. I mean, the water pressure here sucks, and I haven't had like a warm shower in like 2 years. So sometimes I'll boil a little bit of water and put it in to my bucket, you know, and you get a little warmth that way. But yeah, that's kind of life in the Philippines on a shoestring budget. You know, if you own your home or something, you got your little water heater for your shower. They have those, and they're not expensive. But in this apartment here, we don't have any of those amenities. So, yeah. So what y'all doing today? Got big plans for the day? Me? My big plan is to get some water and hang out here with the dude and the girl. So, yeah. So, anybody got anything to say? Have any questions, concerns, or comments? Write them down, my brothers and sisters, because I'm here to disseminate knowledge and info. Knowledge and info and info and knowledge. Well, let's go in this other room here. Wait. What are you doing? Put your thing in there, shirt. What in the world? Technical difficulties. Breastfeeding in action here, which I'm pretty sure is against the YouTube rules, right? 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 Whoa, I don't want that thing. My goodness. So, yeah, that's not good. The lighting in here is not very good. So, where y'all from? They didn't answer me, Eli. They're not talking. Oh, look, my Google water. We don't have any water. That's not good. Yeah. So, weather today is mildly cloudy, with the chance of cats and dogs later. They're not American dogs, they're Filipino cats and dogs. So, probably will rain. As of now, it's not raining, of course. And I bought this little thingy. Let me flip it around. See that little thing in the window there behind the bars? That's a bird feeder. And the birds were always landing there up on the bars. So I thought, well, I wonder if I could get a bird feeder. And so I did. I got one. It was very cheap. Hey, Eli, no, 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 no. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah, you can break it. You can't break that. No, 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 no. Anyways, we got grabby dudes here. So, grabby, grabby, grabby. So I tried to get that bird feeder up to see if, we could have some birds that Eli could check out and the baby see them. It'd be neat. But unfortunately, the ants, which are a big problem here, they getting free meal and the birds haven't even touched it. So it's not installed the best, and whatever. But it was a nice try. Anyhow, so when I was here before, I was up in Luzon, and they didn't really have a lot of birds there because I guess people were, hunted them kind of out, even the little ones. But here, there's a lot more birds. Lots of little sparrows too. Yeah, little sparrows. And then of course we're right near the ocean, the bay, or whatever you want to call it. And on the little CC Lex area, when we go by there, I always see like aquatic kind of birds. Like I don't know what species they are, but there's kind of a diverse type of bird. They look like herons or cranes, but they're different color, like solid white or gray with red and blue. Really pretty birds. I like that. We don't really have snakes here, although occasionally you'll hear somebody saw a snake in their yard or whatever, but no venomous ones. A few months back, they found some cobras in Cebu City, but Cebu City is getting a lot of deliveries from around, so it probably just came in on a truck or something. But here, the occasional like boa or python or whatever you call it, and we do have those monitor lizards, but I don't see them now that we've moved over to this busier area. But where we were before, there was one every morning. I saw him out there hunting around, doing his thing. So not a lot of crazy animals. Big spiders, big huge spiders here. Like scary looking spiders. But again, no real threat of venomous kind of spider here. just the gnarly, big, huge-looking, scary beast type spider that evidently doesn't hurt you but will jump right at your face if you get too close to it. But no problem, right? No problem. Hey, Eli, Eli, you're too strong, man. Can't stop you. You're so strong. Okay, can't grab the phone like that. That'll break it. Yeah. Okay. You want to be the star of the show? You don't want to be the star of the show? Why not? I think people would like you. You'd be a celebrity. You want to read books? Well, I can't really read a book right now. I'm not. I can't. I'm on this live stream with all my millions of viewers here. I think you went poo-poo or something. You stink. Yeah, you're making me want to go back out in the living room. This isn't working very well. Oh no. Here's your fake. Here's your little fake cry. Don't cry. Oh, it's your fake. He does this little fake cry thing where we're supposed to think that he's so upset when he's really just faking it. We weren't born yesterday. We weren't born yesterday, you. Oh, so sad. So sad. Yes. Anyways, I think I'm going to relocate because Eli is Mr. Grabby Hands. He already untwisted this thing. Made it all tweaked. Mr. Grabby Grab. Oh, you want a gamble on the telephone? Well, sorry, Charlie. Can't do it. Okay. Come on, let's go out there. Let's go. Let's see if we can't figure out something for you to do while I do this. Come on. Come on, pal. Let's go. I don't want to smash you. Slide over there, little kid. Let's see if we can see some cool scenes out the window. Switch it around. Go, David, quiet. Quiet. The symphony of dogs. One star and the rest just follow suit. Anyways, this is a Guyabano. It's otherwise known as, what do they call it? Soursop. But it's really, really healthy for you, and it's a wonderful fruit, and you can make tea from the leaves. So I'm kind of an herbal, natural type of dude, and so I threw these into the pot, and I got way more than I anticipated. Man, it needs water bad, but I don't know. We're out of water. Anyways, so when they get bigger, then you can harvest the leaves off of them, and they're really good antioxidant. Got a lot of vitamins and minerals, and they also are touted to be anti-cancer. So that's my Guyabano. It's really sad. It needs water badly. Needs water badly. Did you rip the bed sheet? You broke the bed sheet? Oh no! Trying to find a good spot where the light's not blinding out the. Here's a little bit of a better view. Got the bars on the windows, but it's just a slow day here in the barangay. Barangay. I'm up on the second floor, so got all these rooftops. There's a mango tree. My lovely aloe vera plant. That's one thing I do miss is I don't have a real way to garden, grow things here. So um, one day we'll be able to be in a place where we can actually grow things. You know what? There's a window in the back that doesn't have bars. I'll go sit there. As long as the lighting isn't too blinding. We'll go back here. Do it live from the back. Here we go. Off to the back. Got my trusty chair. There's a nicer breeze back here anyways. So, yeah, this property right down here is just vacant. And I guess it's for sale, but, you know, it's not, nobody terribly interested in buying it, evidently. But occasionally they'll come in and they'll chop down all the growth, except the big trees. They keep the trees, but the rest of it gets pretty hairy down there, unruly. So they'll come in and chop her down. But yeah, just a lazy day. Not very many people out and about. I'm not sure what day today is. Today is Monday, 11:15. So yeah, I'm actually not really sure. Usually Mondays are kind of busy, but maybe it's a holiday. I don't know. We got some cool clouds in the sky. Got the clouds in the sky. And the sun in my eyes. Anyhow. So this is kind of not really a typical day for us. We just, without the water and stuff, I was in the process of doing the laundry when the water went out the first 2 days ago. So then, I didn't get to get back to it and clean it out. So we don't have a lot of clothing, and so we're just kind of sitting here hoping we get this fixed so we can get back in the swing of things, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. There's one of them e-bikes. The e-bikes are overtaking, the Philippines, man. They're everywhere. There's the standard tricycles, of course, but the e-bikes, they're, quiet. Not, they don't pollute, as far as like smog and whatever. Of course, the batteries are extremely hard to make and toxic to the environment. Anyways, I don't really like riding them. I don't, I ride a lot of tricycles, and these guys, they're trying to make their livings, so they get a cheaper e-bike, and then they try to, do rides for people and stuff like a tricycle. But they're slow, and they don't really have good shock absorption. So, when you hit a bump, it's like, whoosh, you really feel it. In other words, there's another one, e-bike. Um, so, I think, of course, that's why they're so cheap. There's another one. Because they don't have a lot of bells and whistles, But, yeah, the no shock absorption is a downer, and then the speed is not very good at all. So they're real slow, and actually they create kind of a traffic because they're riding down the road and everybody has to go slower and can't get around them. It kind of creates like a bottleneck or whatever. So who knows? Maybe they'll get more powerful ones in the future or something, and better um, rideability. That would be better. But as of right now, I'm not really a big fan of them. I knew this guy. He came here, nightmare of a dude, um, and he bought one, and didn't even test drive it. He just bought it, and they had a warranty or something like that, and he rode it like 3 times. And mind you, he was extremely overweight, like really big guy, and those things have a weight capacity, and I'm pretty sure he was exceeding it. And so he just complained that it had no guts, no power, and returned it. So those bigger ones, they're better. They're not as rough ride, but the little tricycle ones, they're kind of bare bones. But the bigger ones are nicer. You know, they have like little bench seats in them, and like a covered area. So it starts raining, you don't get wet. So do the little ones, but I don't know. They're just bare bones. Not a lot to them. Oh, hey, I was just chatting along. I didn't even see. Hey Ben, maayong buntag. Kumusta? Kakaroon. Um, okay lang. Just kind of just kind of explaining, we got a water issue and we're just hanging out, and it's kind of a slow day today. Um, you wish I had your gift for Gab? Oh, I wish I had. I mean, I like. I always watch people online and like, man, I wish I could articulate myself the way that guy does. Especially Jordan Peterson, man. That guy's talk about skilled at the language. That dude, and not just the language. I mean, his thought process, just to be able to grab words from the ether. Uh, he's he's pretty amazing to listen to, and people like that, it just it's not that I envy them, but I admire their skill, and wish that I could emulate it or come close to it. There's some birdies flying. I don't know if you can catch those. Those are just pigeons, though. But there's some pretty birds here. Red one, really red and vibrant blues. Yeah, it's a really slow day today. It's already almost noon, almost lunchtime, and there's nobody really hustling and bustling. Yeah, he's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive guy. I enjoy listening to him. But again, not again, but I mean, he has a certain. To me, it's all logic, but certain types of people will listen to him and think he's just ludicrous, which is flabbergasting to me. There's a dude out there, this guy right here. He doesn't have a place to live, and he always hangs out kind of in front here because when I go out, he uh, he gets things from me sometimes. But the problem is the dogs don't like him. So when uh, when he's out there, then hanging out, the dogs get into a fuss and they start hooting and hollering, and so that's not a cool aspect about it, but whatever. Over yonder here, those that's all plastic behind that tricycle, and that's where there's a guy who collects plastic. He's kind of a, um, I think he has a disability, and so everybody in the neighborhood just knows to give it to him to kind of help him out, because he gets money for the recycling plastic. I'm pretty sure it's not a lot of money, but I mean, hey, at least he's doing something better than just begging. He does a lot. He's always busy, with plastic. So, hey, like I said, he's got a disability too. Um, so, hard for him to find employment anyway. So, at least he has that. And he lives in that big house there, so his family kind of takes care of him, but still, he keeps active on his own. I don't know if they said, hey, you need to do something, or if that's just something he took upon himself. I don't really know the story, but yeah. So it looks trashy, but it's actually just plastic. Yeah, I mean, let's see, I'm reading your comment. It says, it seems surprising that he doesn't have a place to live when it seems that most just set up camp wherever they want. Yeah, and, I know a little bit of his story. His sister, I guess he has some kind of mental disability. I'm not sure what, but his sister was married to a foreigner, and then the foreigner died, and and then his sister died. So they were older than him, and so now he's just um, aloof, bobbing around. So with that mental issue, whatever it is, he just he doesn't have enough in him to even build a camp. You know what I mean? He's just kind of loony in a way. So the people that set up the camps, they got more wherewithal, more wits about them. Whereas this guy, he's a little bit wacky, a little bit crazy, and no ambition, I guess. And people take care of him in a sense. They give him too big, and they give him, sorry, water. They call it too big here. People give him water, and he gets food, and I never seen him drinking, but I've seen him. People give. He goes around. He picks up cigarette butts off the ground. So I see people give him cigarette butts or cigarettes. So he's all right. He's got it okay. Not super duper well taken care of, but definitely not like the West, where Though it can absolutely kill you. Here, I mean, yeah, you can get heat stroke and crap, but you're definitely not going to, freeze to death. That's for sure. Never snowed in the Philippines in its entire history. How's that for a statistic? This is warm country. Sorry. Well, I was trying not to show you because I didn't know if you wanted to be shown. Good answer. I was just getting up to go pee. Okay. Technical difficulties with that. Um, yeah, well, he gets naked sometimes. But today he's got some shorts on, thankfully. But yeah, there's this other one that he walks down the road completely naked. Just everything free falling, free balling. And, they don't do anything about it. You don't arrest them or anything. There's no real place to take them, so. What is that? Okay. I gotta go in here. See, I don't have any water, man. This just sucks. Yeah. What are you doing, buddy? Little buggy bee. Buggy bee buddy. I'm going to take a pee. So, yeah, I spoke too soon. But I'm going to spare you guys the sound of my trinkle. So, tinkle. Alright, E. No water, duh. Okay, sorry about that. Anyways. Yeah, they're not hurting anybody. I think they're just hurting themselves, but not really. What do they do? It's more of a problem in the States, but you can probably blame that on a lot of the narcotics that are just taking over everything. Everybody's all hopped up on the juice. Hopped up on the juice. Got me a fresh pineapple yesterday, but it's too hard yet. So yeah. Freaking ants. Ants. It was a sad situation, but it was the street kids that shocked me when I was there. Yeah, man, there's no real services for them. If a kid parents die or kick them out or anything. They're just at the mercy of society. And whereas if kids were wandering around in the West, they would be picked up, you know, and taken to some kind of program. But not that that's really the greatest thing either, but at least they're not out there, you know, being preyed upon by adults, which definitely, let me see, I'm vertical today. Yeah, I got, it's on my mobile phone, so I can be more mobile. I wonder, can I switch it? Yeah, I can switch it. Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. I guess once you go into a mode, it stays that way. Wouldn't let me switch it. But yeah, I am vertical today. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing. Did you get more subscribers? Last stream I saw that you can only use the laptop. Well, in order to go live, you have to have 50. And so, I got that 50, and then it wouldn't let me go live. And so I was reading online that you have to do it from your laptop first. So I did a stream from my laptop first. It's kind of like it gives you, it's more like you're verifying you're not like a robot or something. Yeah, I can't grab that. Can't grab that, buddy. Okay, I'll have to hold it. So anyways, so I did that live from my laptop, and then after that, it's letting me go on my phone now. But did I get more subscribers? No, not really. I had like 60, 62 or something. But I'm hoping that if I just do lives, people might see me, you know, from past and pick me up and pick me up again, and or maybe find new ones also. Yeah, I don't know why they do it. Like I said before, I didn't really do a live stream on my old channel until I'd already had like a lot of subscribers, so I didn't have these requirements. So like right now, there's a requirement here that I can only have 25 people in the chat room at one time, or up to your subscriber count. So if I've got 60 or whatever, then 60 and 25, so I can have like 85 people in the chat, and then YouTube will not allow anybody else to come into it, which I just think is ridiculous. But once you reach 1,000, then you don't have any of those limitations. Oh, whatever. I'm not really enjoying so much the grind of it, of the YouTube, you know. Hard to get motivated after, you know, losing the channel that I put so much effort into. So I'm trying to be motivated, but figure out some videos to make. That'll be my task for the next couple of days, is to make a video. The 5 things about the Philippines. Ooh, uh, 5 reasons why you should move to the Philippines. 5 reasons why you shouldn't move to the Philippines. It's like it's all been done before. But when people are new and they're looking up the Philippines, they want to click those types of videos. So definitely enjoyed the freedom of being established and be able to do whatever I want. Right now, I have to do just to get the numbers up. I have to jump through a couple stupid hoops that I don't necessarily want to be doing. Big bummer, yes indeed. I'm still lamenting the loss. I would love to have it back. If you know anybody who can hack an email and change my password back, and I could get it. It's literally the only way I can get it back. But that's life. That's life in the big city. In the nitty gritty. It happened for a reason. Whatever reason that was, I'm not sure, but whatever. My little kid puts everything in his mouth. I mean, literally everything. Right to the mouth. So, coins, garbage, stuff that gets stuck to your feet and then you... Ask around, yeah, I mean, I've been asking. Believe me, I've been shy about it. I even had one person who was supposedly... Hey, now? I even had one person that was supposedly capable of doing it. And I went over to his place and he tried and then he couldn't. So I've been trying. Mm-hmm. What? There you are. Are you getting famous? Are you getting famous, huh? Ooh, Captain Eli's in the house. Hey, now. Cha-cha-cha. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's awesome. He's fun. And I don't mind him climbing all over me and grabbing the camera or anything. I mean, that's what life's all about, in my opinion. As long as he doesn't break my gimbal. Of course, I'm going to try to stop him from doing that, right? But, he's just curious. He wants to see what this cool thing is that I'm holding in my hand. Yeah, but that's what life's all about. And I love it. And I love him. He's great. It's a real blessing. I've got some eye bags going on here. I don't know what's up with that. Whatevs. This looks like I got punched or something. But I didn't. Yeah. So still no water. Sucks, man. I want to take a shower. I mean, we literally have no water. There's no water. None. Zero. Can't even wash my hands if I wanted to wash my dang hands. No word on anything about it either. I mean, it sucks. Yeah, probably. My eye bags just got crappy sleep, here and there. But sometimes I get a nice big long nap, which is always so nice. But yeah, probably lack of sleep, baggy bags. Mm. So I forget what part of the world are you in? You're in the States, right, Ben? I can't recall where exactly. Washington? Is it Washington? Do you run the AC? No, we don't have air conditioning. We don't have it. Just a fan. We have a ceiling fan and an electric fan. And no air AC. This place does have a unit, but there's no Freon in it. When I moved in, he said, "Oh, well, we could get Freon put in there," um, but we didn't, and I don't care. No, I mean the windows don't seal up anyways. If I was running that thing, um, all the cold air would just go right out the window anyways. But Florida, well, I was off. That ain't even close to Washington. Um, yeah. So you got the similar type of weather there than here in the Philippines. I never went to any tropical kind of climate area in the States before, so I haven't felt it. But some people say that Florida is a little bit less humid and a little bit less hot. Even when they come to the Philippines from Florida, they can tell there's a difference. But then I have my neighbors, they're from Florida also. They worked for Johnson and Johnson, both of them, for decades, and so they got big pensions and good situation. But they're from Florida. They're back in Florida right now, packing up to get ready to move here because the lady has like 3 months left in her job. Mm. Yeah, hot and humid there for sure. Uh, the south regions of the states there, I guess it gets pretty hot, humid. Not from where I'm from, snow and rain, mostly rain. But in certain parts of the state, it's a lot of snow. You should grow guyabano there in Florida. You don't even need to let it grow into a tree, for the fruit. I mean, just harvest the leaves, drink the tea, and malunggay. Those two um, plants could probably grow pretty well in Florida. Lots of rain in the summertime. Yeah. Tropical storms are always an issue there. I know that too. The thing about Florida is there's no gold. There's no gold deposits. I that's probably one of the reasons why I haven't been there. Um, all that, and it's super duper far, but no gold deposits in Florida. Although there's treasure buried or sunken treasure up the Florida Keys and all that. Hear cool tales of people metal detecting coins up on the beaches in Florida. That would be awesome. I like that kind of stuff. I have a really nice metal detector, but it's in the States at my brother's, so I'll probably never get that over here. But I'm in the wrong area of the Philippines to really use it, anyways. Gotta go to like areas in Luzon or Mindanao. Um, yeah, lots of sunken ships, man. Saw this guy. Um, I mean, everybody's seen these cool videos, but this guy found a bar, just a little finger-sized bar, like a middle finger length. I'm not flipping you off. I'm just, like that size of a bar, gold bar, and at the time, gold fluctuates. So at the time, the um, spot price of the gold was like $11,000 or $8,000. But since it was stamped by like King George the Second or whatever it was, from 1500s, that elevated its price to like $50,000 or something. It's nuts. So $11,000 gold bar, but the history of it and the minting, the mint maker, the mint mark, um, made it extremely more lucrative. So, but yeah, I mean, the Philippines could really do a lot with their economy if they introduce mining into it, into for jobs. And I'm not talking about the mining where they're going about it in archaic ways. I'm talking about going at it in a more structured, more modern kind of way. Because I mean, think about it. This the states were built on the backs of mining. I mean, a lot of those towns wouldn't even exist. They those towns like in California and Arizona and that whole west, wild west kind of strip from east to west. All those towns cropped up to support the miners, and they stayed towns because people stayed living there. Um, but my point is it kind of built our country up. It gave it, we needed trains to and wagons, and we needed pathways, and we need towns to ship the gold, and and to bring in supplies, and all that stuff. And if the Philippines were to implement you know that into their workforce, it would enable people to have better paying jobs. um, it would create more standardized form of transpo, and all the things. The country would just boom, and there's a lot of gold here. So if they could tap into that, the nation could be rich. It could be really rich. So hopefully someday they'll make use of their good resources that they have here. They even have diamonds here. um, Volcano a few years ago blew up, and then for a couple years afterwards, the local farmers were finding little rough diamonds in their fields. Blew out of the volcano. Mel Fisher Treasure Museum in Key West, Florida. They have found a lot of stuff, and they're still digging. Yeah, that's cool. I like to check that kind of stuff out. It's pretty awesome. Love treasure. Who doesn't? Everybody loves treasure. But yeah, I mean, here a lot of people are searching for this Yamashita's treasure, Japanese supposedly buried gold or whatever, and you'll hear people wasting tons and tons of money on making expeditions to try to find it, and it's just kind of a myth. It's like how there's some old miners myths too, but that's not the kind of treasure that I'm talking about that the Filipinos should be vested in. They should be vesting in extracting some of their natural resources. If they could, the country would greatly benefit from it. I think any nation would. Like if we get our own oil in the States, right? Then that would help our economy there. Create jobs, bring the price down. Um, win-win. We wouldn't need to import it and go to war for it. All the stupid things that happen because of it. And obviously, one day we will not be dependent on it, but for now, there's no way around it. People want to get off oil and they want to have their electric cars and their solar panels and blah blah blah, but what they don't realize is all the gasoline and diesel fuel that it took to extract all those minerals to bring them into your solar panel, and all the pollution that was created along the way, and the dust and the residuals and the byproducts of it, and the getting batteries, the elements for the batteries, is the big huge. You need big huge machines, and are there electric machines that can do that? No, they're all gas powered. They're all powered by good old fossil fuels, unfortunately. So we're not going to we're not going to rid ourselves of the dependence on oil for quite some time. A video about a gold mine down in Mindanao, a little north of Davao. Yeah, there's a lot of gold in Mindanao, but it's in the areas that I wouldn't recommend going to so much. But people go there, and it's kind of a roll of the dice in a sense. But the odds of you getting kidnapped there are extremely low, but it does happen. It definitely does happen. So, but no, there's a lot of gold here in the Philippines, not in just Mindanao, it's all around. Even Leyte has gold. I think even Bohol. Some places don't. It's just the geology's not there, but there's enough around on all the other islands. Lots of gold. What's up, buddy? What you pointing at? What is it? Where are you going? Okay, bye-bye. Yeah. You're having a grape sandwich?
None of your business.
Okay. You have nothing to say, huh? What? Why are you just staring at me like... Whatever, you got a big grape? You're probably gonna have to cut that so you can eat it all. Alright, Ben. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. We'll talk to you soon. And I won't be live. I'm about to sign off too, because you're my only chit chatter here. So since you're splitting, then I will split also. So, anyways, have a good day. Doing whatever you do. Everybody out there, have a great day. Consider subscribing to my channel and help me grow. And we appreciate everything that you do. So, adios, amigos and amigas, and peace out.